carry outside.
Jen is back.
Yeah. Alright, so now try to bring those knees up higher into some high knees. And then you're going to work on your high knees to sides. So bring them to the side, and then bring them on to the other side. Moving laterally. Still trying to get your arms going. And then go ahead and relax that, and then you're going to go for butt kicks, and we're going to move forward and backwards with those butt kicks. Forwards, and backwards. Try to get those feet up nice and high. Alright, then go ahead and feel that, and then we're going to take it into walking lunges with your hands interlaced and up overhead. So step forward into a lunge, and then go for the next one. Whatever space you've got, go forwards, and then work backwards with a walking lunge. Then go ahead and relax that, and then we're going to go into the karaoke or grapevine. So you're going to swivel your hips, and then get your arms going side to side. One foot further together, and then switch. And then go ahead and relax that one, and then we're going to take it into some squats. So get those hands up overhead again, and then you're going to squat down. Okay, just get it back. So try to keep those hands as far back as you can. On your next one, you're going to squat down, and then you're going to reach opposite hand to opposite toe. Come back up overhead, stand it back up, and then switch. Side down, rotate, up, stand. You're getting mobility here in that mid spine. Go ahead, go for one more on each side. And then go ahead and relax that. And then next up, we're going to jump like there's tires. So if you guys have ever seen like tire jumps, so you're going to try to leap, leap, leap. So go out pretty far, and then you're going to shuffle it back. So start, hand, leap, 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 jog back. Almost like you're dodging as well. And if you just have a short space, you can do a leap, and then quick jog back. One leap, quick jog back. So make sure you're alternating which leg starts that leap. Go ahead and relax that one. So next time we're going to go into some front jumps. a nice high plank. And then from there, push your hips back, getting your shoulders as open as you can, and then come back to your plank. Again, back to downward dog, back to plank. And for one more, and then you're going to come back to your plank. You're going to swivel and kick one leg through, and then you're going to reach with the opposite arm, and then you're going to come back to that plank, and then the other side. Swivel, reach, and kick. So our breakdancing move. Try to get as far as you can though, in that reach, so we're really opening up the shoulder and the chest. I go for one more on each side. And then go ahead and stand it back up. And then we are all done with the warm-up. So you guys are ready to rock and roll with Brian.
All right, HIIT crew. So we mentioned at the beginning to have 2 chairs or 2 benches like I have, 2 things of an incline, similar in height. For our first circuit here, we're going to be doing a time circuit, 5 rounds, 90 seconds, high intensity. With that, we're doing that AMRAP. So as many rounds as you can get in that 90 seconds or as many repetitions as you can get. We'll do 30 seconds of a low intensity where we're just going to do a run in place, a jog in place. Again, that's a low intensity. That's going to allow you some time to recover between these exercises. So our circuit, it's a mini circuit. We've got 3 exercises. Our first exercise, we're going to be doing an incline push-up. So down into that push-up, we're going to kick it through and then down into a tricep dip. Kick it back, push-up. We're doing 10 reps of each. So 10 push-ups, 10 tricep dips. When you finish those 10, we're going to be doing a lateral step up, or if you have a bench here, if you can step up and over. So here I'm stepping up, stepping over, 1, 2, or if you just have the chair, you can do that lateral step up, 1, 2. So you're doing 10 each or 10 per leg with those lateral step up and overs. When you finish that, then we're going to incline mountain climbers. We're doing 100 of those incline mountain climbers. So here, have those hands at an incline, driving that knee to your chest. And really try to exaggerate that knee drive. Try to squeeze real tight with each one of those mountain climbers. So if you finish that 100 within that time, you're going back to the tricep dip push-ups. If not, 30 seconds low intensity. We're just running in place, jogging in place. That second round, you're picking up where you left off. So say you only got 80 mountain climbers in. Then to start that round, you have 20 mountain climbers going to that push-up tricep dip. All right, we good with that? Now, if you don't have a chair or a bench, you can do all these exercises from the floor. You can do a floor tricep dip with your reverse tabletop position into your push-up. You can do high knees if you don't have something to step up on. And then those mountain climbers, again, you can do those from the floor. All right, so if we're all ready, we all good? Woo,
Yeah.
ready to hit it? All right, so I'm going to start that 90-second. Kelly, thanks for putting that into the chat. So those exercises are in the chat. So I'm starting that 90 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. So we have our push-up, flip it, tricep dip, push-up. In case your shoulders weren't sore enough from Tuesday, we've got these exercises to work them even more today. Now I mentioned the lateral step up. I didn't demonstrate that one, but if you have a chair, your lateral step up you can do feet side by side like this, count each one, or you can even do a single leg with your knee drive. So once you hit 10 with those, you can flip it. Well, I've got 2 here, so I can just switch over to that side. Or if it's open, up and over. Now we have 10 seconds left, so keep working, get as much in as you can. Now we have our low intensity, just kind of jogging in place here. So I didn't even get all the way through my incline mountain climbers, but when our 30 seconds are up, that's where I'm starting this next round, round 2. But low intensity, just stay loose. Try to control that breathing. 10 seconds. Then we're starting at high intensity. Those 3 exercises. 2, 1, hit it. Right where you left off. I still have 80 mountain climbers left. And if you think 100 mountain climbers, incline mountain climbers is a lot, thanks John B for your recommendation there. Hey, Kelly tried to save you all. She said 50. So I'm moving on. Push up, tricep dip. Ten seconds left before we get to that low intensity. 2, 1. All right, low intensity, just jogging it out here. Then picking back up round 3 where you left off. I just finished those push-up and tricep dips. So I'm at my lateral step overs. But yeah, control that breathing. 10 seconds, then we're going to round 3. 2, 1. All right, let's hit it. Right where you left off. Let's go, let's go. This is high intensity, so this is as fast as you can with perfect form. And hopefully Benny doesn't move, because I might step on him. I hope not. Onto those incline mountain climbers. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep going, keep going. 2, 1. Low intensity. Nice job, nice job. So low intensity here to bring that heart rate down a little bit. Allow you some slight recovery so we can max it out. Again, for round 4, 10 seconds, and we're going. 2, 1, hit it, right where you left off. All right, my arms are feeling that. They are burning. But gotta keep going, gotta keep going. All right, back to those incline mountain climbers. Gotta push it, gotta push it. Oh, that's time. 30 seconds, low intensity. I missed that 10-second warning for you. Time flies when you're having fun. So I still have 50 more of those mountain climbers. But this is the 5th round. Final round for these exercises. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. All out, everything you've got. Let's go. Oh yeah, made it. Gotta keep going, gotta keep going. We've got 10 seconds left. Finish strong. 2, 1. Time. Nice job. We finished those 5 rounds. Now, if you're on your last set here, you want to knock it out, go ahead and knock it out. Go ahead and grab a drink. We'll take a minute so that way you can also clear out some space for the next exercise. So I'm going to move my bench too, give myself some space. The next exercise we're going to be doing Tabata style. 20 seconds of the exercise, 10 seconds of rest. One exercise, we're going the full 8 with just that exercise. It's going to be tough, it's going to be fun, but we got to get ready. Okay, can you see my mat? All right.
We can see most of it.
Most of it? How about that? Is that okay? So hopefully you're able to grab a drink. Our next exercise, we've got a surfer burpee. So we're doing our burpee. Instead of jumping straight up in the air, we're going to jump and swivel to the side and landing like we're on a surfboard. So down into our squat, out into our push-up position. You can add in that push-up, back into our squat. Now here's where we jump to the side like we're surfing, back into our burpee. That next repetition, switch it to the other side. Now for a lower impact, you can just step it into that position. So down into our squat, step it out. Again, you can add in that push-up if you want. You can step it back and then step into that position. Make sure you drop those hips down like a squat. So you're doing as many repetitions of those in the 20 seconds as you can. 10-second break. Now, if you want to keep that low intensity during the 10 seconds, you can just maintain that jog like we did in our last series. All right, 20 seconds. Round 1 of our Tabata in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Two, 1. We have our 10-second break. So now you can rest, or if you want to maintain that light activity. Round 2, 2, 1, hit it. Time! 10 seconds break, or light. Round 1 was fun. Round 2 is a little more tough. Round 3, we'll decide in 2, 1, hit it! Time! 10 seconds. Round 3. My legs are starting to get a little tired. I can feel them burning. Round 4. After this, we're halfway. In 2, 1, hit it! Time! Round 5 coming up next. Stick with it. 2, 1, hit it. Two, one, time. I might have to go from my jog to my march. Round 5 was a little tougher. Starting to feel it now. Round 6 in 2, 1, hit it. Time! Round 6 done. Round 7 is coming up. So 2 rounds left. Round 7 in 2, 1, hit it! Time! I can tell I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down, but only 1 round remaining. Round 8 to complete our Tabata. In 3, 2, 1, hit it! Two, 1, time! All right, HIIT crew, you finished your Tabata round. You earned yourself a rest break, and taking it over is Callie next.
All right, guys, so next up you're going to want your weights. So we're going to be doing kind of like a Tabata, but we're just increasing that work time. So we're going to be working for 30 seconds, but we only get 10 seconds in between each exercise. So we've got 8 different moves that we're going to run through, all back to back to back, with just that 10-second break in between, and then we'll get a little bit of a break at the end. So the first exercise that we're going to do are renegade rows. So for those, you're in your nice plank position. Oh, Brian's going to do it for me. Awesome. So plank position, then you row one side, and then you row the other side. If that's too challenging for you, you can drop your knees, or you can also just stand it up and do a bent over row. Either option is also great. So after our bent over rows, you get your 10-second break. Then we'll do 30 seconds of mountain climbers. No incline. So just on the ground, getting those knees in and out as fast as you can, just like Ryan's doing. Then after our mountain climbers, we've got our cleans. So with your 2 weights, you're going to go down for a deadlift, and then power bringing them up to your shoulders. Yep, and then land with your knees bent. You can go for that full squat if you want, but you don't have to. Optional there. Then after our cleans, we're going to go to a broad jump to a shuffle backwards. A nice long jump as far as you can get. Soft landing. Look at that distance. And then shuffle back as fast as you can. And then repeat. After our broad jumps, we've got overhead presses. Those you're just going to stand up for. Try to make them strict. If you need to use your knees at the end, though, you can. Yep, just up overhead, all the way back down to shoulders. After the overhead presses, then we've got a lateral skier jump. So you're going to be in your plank position, then you're going to jump your feet up into the side, and then back to plank. Yep, just like that, as fast as you can. Then after that one, we've got a squat hold with bicep curls. So you're going to get down in that squat, try to get your elbows to your knees, so it's strict, and then you're just curling the whole time, staying in that squat. So it's going to be a burner for your legs and your arms. Then after that one, we've got a squat jump to a lateral jump. So you can use your mat as a distance, so you're going to jump up, and to the side. Yep. They're trying to land all the way in that full squat. So, first we're starting with renegade rows. We got 30 seconds, then you got a 10-second break. Then we'll go on to the next exercise, and I'll quickly show you what's next. But that way you have a little rundown of what the exercises are.
Do you want me to keep time?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay.
So 30 seconds work, 10-second break, guys. We're starting with renegade rows or bent over rows if you're switching it. Ready?
Ready.
It's already worked out. All right, let's get going.
Two, one, go.
Make sure to keep those hips nice and low for those renegade rows. Try to not shift your hips too much. Make sure to really use the sides of your abs and keep your body sturdy in that plank.
Two, one, time.
All right, next up we've got our mountain climbers. So high plank position, get those knees in and out as fast as you can.
2, 1, go.
All right, let's get it nice and quick. Whoop. Flipping on some leaves.
Two, one, time.
Next up, we've got our clean. So 2 weights, down, up to the shoulders, a little bit of a squat.
2, 1, go.
Make sure you use your hips for these. So lots of power. Lots of glutes.
2, 1, time.
All right, next up, we've got a broad jump to a shuffle back. Or you can do a monster walk, or you stay low if you're not doing any jump.
2, 1, go.
Nice and far with that jump. And then shuffle it on back.
Two, one, time.
Next up, we got our overhead presses. All the way to shoulders, all the way up overhead.
2, 1, go.
Let's go nice and strict. Core tight. Make sure you're not extending in the back.
2, 1, time.
Next up, we've got our squat. It's that lateral jump. If you're not doing any kind of jumping, you can also do a lateral monster walk here.
2, 1, go.
Excellent squat. Jump and soft landing in that full squat again. So get low. Make sure you're driving those knees out on your landing so they're not collapsing inwards.
Two, one, time.
All right, next up we've got our squat hold into that bicep curl. So keep the elbows against the knees.
2, 1, go. 2, 1, time.
And then our last, we've got our plank with the lateral skiers. So jump your feet up and to the side. And then back to plank.
2, 1, go.
Up as high as you can, back to plank. Side, plank.
2, 1, time.
And that's your break. So we got about 30 seconds of a break. And then we're running them through all again. So now you guys are familiar with the moves, so you can go just that much faster.
10 seconds and we're getting started.
Alright, renegade rows again. Or your try to grow.
In 3, 2, 1, hit it. Time.
Alright, next up we got our mountain climbers. Nice and quick, knees in.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, time.
Alright, next up we got our clean. So up to the shoulders. A little bit of a deep end.
In 2, 1, hit it.
And low, keep those backs nice and flat. Number 1 rule is flat back.
2, 1, time.
Alright, next up we got our broad jump. So shuffle back or your monster walk.
In 2, 1, hit it.
Make 6 pulses of move. Coming from those glutes again.
In 2, 1, time.
Alright, then next up we got our overhead presses. All the way up, all the way down.
2, 1, go.
Nice and straight.
time.
Alright, next up, we've got our squat and lateral jump. Nice slow in the squat.
In 2, 1, go.
Again, drive those knees out. Nice, good landing.
Two, one, time.
Alright, next up we got our squat hold, bicep curl.
In 2, 1, hit it. Two, one, time.
Alright, then we've got our lateral steers in that plank position.
In 3, 2, 1, hit it. Three, two, one, done.
You guys are all done. Nice work.
Ooh.
Those waffle bicep curls were a little harder than I thought. That one hurt. Alright, so grab a quick drink and then I'll give us some extensions and close down. Let's take it forward and back with a shoulder march. So getting opposite leg up, nice and straight. And then try to walk with this if you have space, forwards and backwards. If you don't have space, you can just do it sitting still. Really work on getting that leg up nice and high, stretching out those hamstrings. And then go ahead and take a slight step backwards. So you're almost like in a mini position for a lunge, and then you're going to reach forward towards that front leg. So getting again a nice hamstring stretch, but this time we're just going to hold. Just reaching down, trying to push through that front heel. And then while you're here, sink down, so you're dropping your back knee to the ground, and then we're going to add the arms up overhead, and then we're going to twist towards the knee that's up. Now we're getting into that hip flexor of your knee that's down. Bring yourself back center, tuck that back toe so it's not And then go ahead and take that back knee down. So you're in that half kneeling position. Add in the arms up overhead. Then turn towards the knee that is up. Getting into the other hip flexor. And then go ahead, rotate yourself back center, and then bring both knees so they're down, and then you're going to come into your tabletop position. So your hands should be right underneath your shoulders, and then we're going to go for some shoulder circles. So you're getting a little bit into the low back and also the mid back. Then come back center, and then the other hand goes up and reach. And then try to look for that hand. Come back center with that, and then we're going to go for shoulder, like circles, getting the hand off the ground. So you're going to bring your arm up in a circle, then you bring it back down, and then you go to the other side. So up, around, back, down. So alternating arms here. Get the side of the hand, and as big as you can make. Then go ahead and reverse your direction, so bring it back, and then forwards, and then switch. Over on each side, backwards arm circle. And then go ahead and bring it back center, and then this time you're going to get your elbows into the ground, hands up to the sky, and then you're going to lean back, so you're getting a nice flat. Get yourself as far back as you can. Almost looks like you're praying. Hands up to the sky. Then go ahead and release that one, and if it's comfortable to sit on your quads like this, go ahead and do that. It'll be a nice quad stretch. If it's not comfortable, you can sit up nice and tall, but you're going to interlace those fingertips in the back, and then you're going to pull them up as much as you can to open up your chest and your shoulders. And then go ahead and release that, and then push them out away, separating out your shoulder blades as much as you can. And then go ahead and relax that. Ryan, do you have any extras?
Nope, I'm toast.
Alright, you guys are all done then. Awesome work today.
If you couldn't tell, Kelly's the more flexible one.
Close second.
Those stretches were tough.
Like nothing. Thank you, Kelly and Brian. Yeah, thank you. I think think people are too tired even to hang out.
Thank you guys.